Whee. I've been wanting to go to this place since it came out. Well, I want to go to High Isle, but this place too. This is like evil High Isle or something. Hello. Oh, you're right there.
The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
Oh shit, the Ivory Brigade? Bibian. That's the armor that was on my other armor set, the Ivory Brigade armor. I like the Ivory Brigade. Okay, hold on, time out. I know how to do it, I think. Alright. Okay, I know where we're going. Uh, oh wait, we need to get... What's her fucking face? This bitch. Okay. It's the top next to the little squiggling blingly thing. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna not take this quest because I don't want to do it yet.
What quest?
This guy.
Oh, I thought so. That's what we had to do.
Nope.
What do we have to do?
We have to go to a location. Come on. You do not need that quest. I don't want to actually do this location. I mean, I guess we could quest here, but I'm gonna run out of ESO. I mean, I'm gonna buy ESO pluses, but this is a huge area. There's gonna be a lot of quests. Let's see how many quests there are here. Okay, that messed up. There's 7 main quests, and I'm sure there's 26 quests in this location. Yeah, I say let's just get the companions and go back to the Black Brotherhood thing. All right. I'm buying ESO Plus, so I'll be able to. Hello?
What? Hello.
We're going somewhere.
My mic wasn't picking up you yesterday. I don't know why it is today.
Yeah, I don't know. This place is nice, I guess. Well, it's the stars that I'm talking about. I like the stars. Other than that, it just looks like a normal location. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who dat? Oh, it's a merchant.
Talk again? Okay, talk.
Where are you?
I'm fucking with the settings. I just stopped. Could you talk again?
I did when I asked where are you.
No, talk loud.
I'm talking, I'm talking. Abadaba, abadaba. Igada. There you go.
Okay, talk one more time.
Ugadawari, abagadawari.
Okay, I guess I'll just keep it like that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was perfectly fine 2 adjustments ago. I would say go back to the adjustment you previously were at and leave it at that.
Where did you go?
I kept going. Wrong way. Turn left. Right. Schneeschnaw to look to the right. Damn, it must be hard. Turn around. I just see you slap Snart's ass.
Where are we going?
Quest. Get a companion.
Where?
A little bit more. Probably another. We're like halfway there.
This way?
Yeah.
Or that way?
This way. This way. And I don't know where. I've never played this. I don't know where we're going. I want to see this play is in the daytime. I get the feeling it looks better at nighttime, bro. During daytime, it probably just looks like a normal ass place. Whoa. Look at these monkeys. Look at that monkey. That's a gorilla.
What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Where are we going?
This way. It's forever this way. When we get there, I'll tell you, hey, we're here. But I don't know how far it is. It's just this way.
Alright, Gabo.
That's it. I'm not looking at the map every 2 seconds.
Alright, homosexual.
I put a waypoint, and when we get there is when we get there. I don't know how much more distance
We're
there
going
is.
to the homosexual.
It's his house. It's his apartment. What kind of air? Whoa, what's that? A squirrel? The fuck the squirrel doing?
Is it an Oblivion gate? I don't
Yeah, it
know
looks
what
like
it
it.
is.
It looks like an Oblivion gate. Look it up. Close it. Hit it. Do something to it. Oh,
I stepped through it.
we're going to Oblivion.
It's a public dungeon.
Cool.
Deadlands are no place for a mortal flea.
Okay.
This calls for a snack. All right. I guess we're in Oblivion. Let's go.
Wait.
Oh no, there's people here. Hurry. They're gonna play the fucking dungeon for us, bro.
Okay.
Public dungeon my ass. They got me stuck already. Look out. Bigums. Scamalipotens. I need to switch my skill to be my sword again. There we go.
It's just one person. I'm sure we'll be fine with one person.
Yeah, but I want to... Oh my god, the fucking beholder. That's cool. Ready?
Yeah.
It's like the Crash...
Significance be more apparent.
It's like the Crash Bandicoot portals. Oh shit, look, what the fuck? There's
it's
a
a guy.
giant guy.
Yeah.
He's huge, what the fuck?
Oh, there's already somebody here.
Well, I taunted them, so it's our fight now. Yeah, I got a staff. Kind of why I don't like public dungeons, because look at all these people now. That was cool though, seeing that giant.
See that mountain of flame before you? That's about to consume.
I've never seen half these creatures.
Yeah.
Like those dragons perched up, I've never seen them. Oh, it's a human. Fire behemoth.
What the fuck is that thing?
I got some fire for you. Here, have some of that.
Why can't I attack this guy?
You can.
Oh, it's because I was doing the wrong thing. Sorry, I gotta get used to my, like,
New bar.
abilities.
Whoa. I'm staggered. I'm taunting this guy. Come here. Summoned a little man. Ow. God, he's staggering me so awful. Not that it did anything, but... Like, it didn't do much damage, but I was getting staggered over and over. Oh, it's in here. Come on. Oof. Come on, Vivian.
I'm coming. I'm faster than you, so I can stay behind a little bit.
Are you
Well,
faster
maybe
than
not.
me?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, you look very fast. What the hell is this? Ambush? Turn on. magic in here. You need to get out of that to get magic back.
Ouch.
I pulled that guy? That's crazy. He pulled you, I pulled him. Yeah, I'll stun him. I gotta leave. Get stunned. Get shit on. Whoa, that's a big guy. Ash Titan? More like big ass dumbass. Right? Big ass dumbass.
If you insist.
No, because he's a big guy and he was dumbass. Big ass dumbass. You understand.
Oh, don't give up now. I want to crush you personally.
Who is this guy who hates me already? I never even talked to him.
Where do we go? Oh, do we just
That's
here?
leave.
I've never-
Don't leave.
There's 2 portals on either side. I'm
That
assuming.
leaves. Don't use any of them. All of them leave.
Okay. What do we do? Do we activate this or something? What's going on?
Don't activate none. I don't know what happens.
Me either. Oh, are we going around?
Let's leave. All of them are leave.
Oh.
Maybe there was something in that other room that there was halls and we didn't explore. Maybe we needed something.
Nobody here knows? It's crazy. Yeah, I've never done. Oh, he said it'll be up again soon.
Oh, alright. It's a boss. Okay. I thought it was a puzzle. Or like a key, you know? But it's just a boss. We gotta wait for it. Hello, Bibian. Hello. 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 Whoa.
I shall take your skull as a keepsake.
Who is that?
To the stench of
Oh, that Ash Titan is mine, baby. That guy
Where
is
is it?
mine. No, it's just big ass dragons. I'm taking them all. I'm taunting all of them. I do be taunting. I do be tanking. Oh, boss is up.
fall! You all will go down!
Yeah, it's taunted on me, so. What?
Such small, weak cat.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That almost killed me. Holy shit. careful in this shit.
Oh my god.
My preference is when
Watch out.
they scream. Come on, then. We fight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's all AoE. Get that guy. Alright.
Warrior stands ready to fight for the prince.
I think he's gonna. Yep, he did. Watch out,
Oh my
Vivian.
god. I'm trying to watch out. Ow.
Try to.
I don't know where you are, or I
Just
heal you.
try.
If you come to me, you can have heal.
Okay. I'm over here.
Yep, it's down.
Oh my god.
Oof.
I died.
Just revive. Where did you die? Oh.
I died right next to you, I think.
No, it was the opposite side.
I thought I was still in your heal range, but I guess not.
Alright, he's going down. Hit him. Oh,
Oh, I couldn't hit him.
that's fine. He only lasted like an extra 5 seconds.
That guy hit me, bro, a bunch.
Oh,
I think
up
it's 'cause
here.
it's fire damage.
Look. Destroy it. Bok. Ooh. Oh, it's a chest. Right here.
You do this in Oblivion.
Look.
Where is it?
Mace of Flames. I got the Ring of Frostbite in the fireplace. Do you want to stick around and fight him again?
How long does he take?
I don't know. Let's just leave. We could always find another portal, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so I think it's because it was like fire damage or something.
Yeah, no, I know why you were taking damage. Vampires are like 100. You take like double fire damage. I mean, and I almost died. I was like 2,000 health, I think, at one point. So I can imagine you were getting clapped. You're a vampire, and that was all fire.
Let me see what I got just now. My belt is broken. Okay.
I didn't really get much. All I got was a Ring of Frost. This is like a Warden armor set because no one else does really frost damage unless you're using a frost staff. But it just means it does bonus frost damage if you wear the set. But the only people who naturally do frost damage, I think, are Wardens. So unless you're using frost abilities or frost staff, you don't really do anything with that. Or no one can do anything. I don't know if Necromancer has frost. I don't think so.
I don't know why I keep getting. I haven't gotten a piece of medium armor in like the fucking 3 days that we've been playing. Ooh, there's a note on the ground.
Hmm?
There's a note on the ground. Do you see it?
Nope.
Oh. Adventurers wanted for exciting opportunity. That's what it says.
I don't have that.
I slap his booty.
You slapping booties? I think it's the Doom Vault. Is that someone down there? No, that's a human or a player. Look at this player. He has his own camp. Oh, we can't go in. Don't do anything. Just stay here. I want to...
Isn't this the girl? Miri? Isn't that her
Yeah.
name?
Yeah. Oh. Where is she?
She's right here.
Where?
She's standing right here.
Not for me.
I'm facing her.
I don't see her. I don't see her.
Look.
Look at my screen. I
I know, I
believe
can
you.
see it.
Yeah, there's no one there. Look, see? Let me reload. We've done all the same stuff. Why wouldn't she be there for me? That's why I was like, I think she should have been here. Where is she? Yeah, no. On. Just wait there. Don't do anything yet.
It couldn't be because you only have ESO Plus as a trial, right?
Oh,
Is it?
I don't know.
Because you didn't see that other quest either. That doesn't make any sense if you have a trial and you're trying to do quests in a place.
No, I can't get it because I'm on trial.
Okay. Not my credit card. How many crowns do you get? 1,500? Oh yeah, I do. I completely forgot about that. Wow. Wow. It's crazy. Uh, could you give me the M&Ms? Thank you. Could you give me the chippies? Give me that whole bag, actually. I'm not fat. Mom, could you give me one of those monsters in the fridge? Actually, give me both of them. Could you give me both of the open monsters in the fridge? There should be 2 open ones. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah.
Utawa tawa. Unga ita. Unga iwa. Unga ta. Unga ta. Agatawaria bagatawaria.
Your mic isn't.
Ugari. Ugari. Ugaria wataria. Is it working now? Yeah, I was looking at the OBS. It was like super low. Right. But now it's back to normal. Yep, there she is. Hello.
My
are you
orders
doing
are
with
to
that?
observe the ruin, not help you mount a suicide
Yeah?
or
Just
rescue
leave it there.
Shut
You
up.
can observe me kicking every fetching cultist's ass standing between me and my little brother.
I don't know what happened. What'd she say? What the guy say?
I don't know. For me,
I
it
didn't-
happened like beforehand.
I didn't get to hear
You're
it.
headed into dangerous territory. I have reports of suspicious activity at some nearby ruins. You another adventurer looking for trouble? To hear the Dark Elf tell it, some cult lured her and her ilk to an otherworldly ruin to sacrifice them in some unholy ritual. There's no evidence of that, so most likely it's a falling out between adventuring parties vying for claim of the ruin. I'm here to keep watch on this newly discovered ruin.
How's it newly
The
discovered?
Ivory Brigade has more important things to do than mediate disputes between vagabonds, despite what the Dark Elf might think. If it were up to her, the entire Chamber of Legates would be here.
Who are you? Another of these useless lay-in layabouts? No, you're an adventurer like me. Don't tell me, Zagira roped you into this mess too. My little brother and
Did
I
you
answered a
start
job
getting the
posting
quest?
seeking adventurers to help explore a newly discovered ruin. Only once the expedition got underway and we were all split up, our employers turned on us. I barely got away. Free my little brother and the others before something terrible befalls them? I don't know if I can do this on my own, but I have to try. Can I count on your help? Or were all the questions just morbid curiosity? I can pay if I have to.
Oh, you'll pay.
There were 5, in addition to me, who got duped into this. My brother, Liam, Eolaf, a Nord warrior, Ardia, a High Elf researcher, Dijos, an Argonian scout, and Garlor, a Wood Elf adventurer. Other than my brother, I don't know a lot about them. Not much. Zagira, the woman who hired us, was charming. I didn't buy her story that her expedition was for study, but she paid half our fee up front. I figured they were just treasure hunters looking for plunder. We had no idea they were a cult. About the time they said, "Don't kill her, we need her for the ritual," and while they were trying to subdue me. Probably saved my life, though. I fought twice as hard knowing they were taking it easy on me. No one else escaped, that I know of. We didn't get far with our expedition before things went sour, but the ruin was in pretty bad shape. You'll need a grapple bow to get anywhere quickly. Fortunately, I have a spare. They're simple enough to use, if you've never tried one. All right, but remember, you already agreed to help me. It'd be rude to back out now. But seriously, I need your help. Please don't change your mind. It's Daedric, in origin. Our employer claimed it was recently uncovered, but I have a hard time believing no one noticed until now. And despite its condition, it doesn't seem that old. Barely any overgrowth at all. None of it makes any sense. 100 years old at most. I couldn't tell you who built it, or how it came to be demolished, though. I didn't get much time to study it before those fetching cultists tried to throw a sack over my head and drag me off. Just line up your sights with a suitable anchor point, release the bolt, and get ready to fly. Don't worry, they're pretty much designed to do all the work. The worst you'll have to worry about is underestimating the pull and spraining your neck.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'm still reading. Okay. Daedric ruins look so different in Morrowind.
Cooler or worse?
I like the Daedric ruins in Morrowind better.
We need to reach the base camp, but
I
be
mean, this
careful.
just looks like the
Saw a
inside
lot
of an
more
Oblivion
cultists
gate.
during my escape than the ones who led me here.
Yeah, it does. You want to sneak up and clap? A lot of bookshelves in here to read. Oh,
I don't have
we
my...
both got a Miri or whatever.
Okay, but
You have Dark Elf Mercenary, look, which is what I have. You don't what?
I didn't have my controller.
Look, for me, you have a Dark Elf Mercenary, but I'm sure for you, I have a Dark Elf Mercenary. Huh. But yeah, go clapping before a ton of people come. Go sneak and kill. Or stand and stare. Which is it? That monkey moves in a second.
I didn't even see the monkey.
Okay, haha. Monkey, and then I yoink that monkey over here, and I clap it. Yeah, read all these books. I got a lore book from it.
Me too.
Oh, monkey man over there. A guy talking to his monkey.
Oh, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Ouch.
He actually had a banana. You could get that person sitting on the bench.
Can I?
I mean, if you go hidden, you could drain their blood, can't you?
Not. I don't think I can if let me see. Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
Alright, I guess it's time for me to do the job.
There's someone over there, though.
Hello. I don't think I even need... Thanks. I was really hungry. Doing all this walking, I'm famished.
You're very large.
You're right, I'm gonna...
It leads outside again. Oh shit, there's a guy there. A lot of bookshelves to stare at.
some of them are the same. They're like repeats.
Again with the monkey.
You could say they're going monkey mode.
I got another lore book from that. I would just click them all, because, I mean,
Yeah.
Look,
You just
they're wait. They're actually being monkeys. Look. Well, not this guy, but
yeah, I saw him. I saw him.
look. I'm gonna leave those guys. Okay.
Oh.
Send these monkeys home.
To oblivion.
Mhm.
When they get killed, they just get sent back to oblivion.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just send them home.
So it's not like I killed them.
You just put them to bedtime.
I think we have to go to that area that looks outside because she said there's like a.
Oh. Maybe.
We have to
but-
grapple something.
Yeah, you're right. We have to go that way.
Yeah, we grapple hook this.
Wait for me.
Waiting.
That's not our sky. It wasn't like this before. We should hurry. The bridge is out, but that support looks sturdy enough for the
Ooh.
grapple bow.
I already have a crossbow with a leash on it, so it's like I'm just using my gear. You know what I mean?
Hmm?
Oh, talk to her. She's over here.
The base camp should be... Eolaf! What are those fetchers doing to him?
This is a big quest.
That's Eolaf. One of the other adventurers Zagira duped with this setup. They've got him strung up like a new life pony guar. Survey stones my ashy arse. That's a sacrifice if I've ever seen one. We've got to do something. Zagira had us escorting her scholars around the area to place those so-called survey stones. Supposedly, they would get the layout of this place in an instant. Bunch of guar dung, clearly. It's sucking the life out of him. I damn well plan to try. It'll be dangerous, though. For Eolaf, most of all. That ritual is already feeding off of him somehow. The sudden shock of destroying the stone might kill him. We could try weakening the ritual before ending it entirely. That array by Eolaf seems to be the heart of the ritual, but the magic is being drawn to another focal point nearby. Destroying that might lighten the load on Eolaf, and the backlash of ending the ritual by force. It's the best chance of saving him. We need to stop that ritual, the sooner the better, but Eolaf's
better.
chances of
Let's keep
surviving
talking.
go up exponentially if we try picking it apart carefully, instead of smashing the central array right at the start. The grapple bow should help us search around. I don't know it. I'm making an educated guess. Daedrology is my main field of study, though I tend to avoid getting caught up in their worship and rituals. Mostly, I'm fascinated why anyone would join these fetching cults in the first place. I took an interest in the anticipations of the Tribunal and my ancestors' worship of them before the three rose to godhood. Dark elves aren't the only ones who revere Daedra alongside divines, but now's not the time for a philosophical discussion.
She's talking about the three gods.
Yeah, dark elves used to worship. Well, I guess they still worship them, but they used to worship Azura and is there like another good Daedra that they worship? I can't remember which. Boethia, maybe? They're not exactly good, but they're like less bad than the others.
We have to go up or some shit. Look at this goofy ass.
You do all the heavy lifting, and then I just run up and stab them once. Why do you have me in a steaming pile of
We have to
shit?
go to the top array. Oh, there we go. Bibian, it's over here, Bibian. Don't do that. Please don't do that. It's over here.
Do what?
Go around go around the mountain. Look at me, yeah.
You're being kind of retarded, bro.
I didn't want you to destroy that thing because that's not what we're supposed to do yet. I think it's like an optional thing to destroy it first.
This?
Yeah, it's this thing first.
That did it! The ritual's weakened.
Now we can do it? Now we can do it? Now we can do it?
Oh yeah.
Viola! Follow me, quickly.
You don't have to tell me twice. Thanks mightily for getting me out of there. I don't know how much longer I could have lasted. Trying to pitch me into Orky's gnarled teeth. Or Dagon's, rather. Felt like all the air was sucked out of my lungs. Would have killed me if you hadn't come along. Was it always this hot in here? I'm just hired muscle. I don't meddle with magic. They were talking, though, about positioning the other stones. They sent each of us as an escort, split us up. If they got the better of me, I'm sure the others are in just as much trouble now. Haven't felt this bad since I nearly drowned in the sea of ghosts. But I can feel my strength coming back. I think I'll be good enough to move once I've caught my breath. I'll be fine. Help the others while there's still time.
It worked! Sorry if that sounds too much like surprise, but I couldn't be sure if that would be enough to save Olaf's life until we tried it. If the cult is doing this to the others, we should be able to free them too, if we're careful. It was definitely a Daedric ritual, but not your typical sacrifice. Offerings to the princes are usually quick and brutal. This was much more purposeful. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish, but they were using Olaf's soul to power it. The Swits didn't tell us much of their plans before stabbing us in the back, but I've got a rough idea where they were taking the other stones. If we head out the other side of these corridors, we should be on the right path.
Alright. Like Doom. Oh, of course there's a player. Oh, Dagoth. Dagoth. Come on, I'm trying to read the book, not attack.
I recognize these corridors. The expedition hadn't
Oh, you
split
talked
up
to her
just
again.
yet. Everyone aside from Yolaf would have been led somewhere beyond. The exit wasn't far, but it's sure to feel like farther now that the place is crawling with cultists and Daedra.
Here.
Hold on. I recognize that journal. It belonged to Ardia.
Left, out the door, across the chasm. Left, out the door, across the chasm.
Well, I'll be. Ardia actually made a break for it. She's the last one I'd have expected to escape. 2 left feet, that one. Much as I'd like to believe she made it out, somehow I doubt it. Honestly, I'm impressed she made it this far, but my gut tells me she's still here. I think we should keep looking for the rest of those sacrificial stones. Whoever's still bound up in the cult's rituals is in the greatest danger. It's getting to the point that I hardly recognize this place. It's like the sky is on fire and everything's scorched. Did the cult come here just to destroy this place? That hardly makes any sense, but Daedra worship too often doesn't. It's possible this is all just a side effect of the ritual, not its intent. Who knows? Maybe their magic isn't just feeding on the souls of those they've captured, but everything here. All the more reason to stop them, quickly.
Oh, do this. Look. Go to your inventory. I don't know if you have it. And go to slottable items. Right?
Okay.
Go to a potion. Like a health potion.
Okay.
Hit X on it.
Alright.
Or, you know, whatever button that you were supposed to hit on it.
Okay.
X, yeah. And then put it to a slot.
Okay.
Now, hold up on the D-pad and move the right stick to select your thing.
Okay.
And then when you're hovering over it, let go of the up on the D-pad.
Okay.
And now when you tap up on the D-pad, it uses a potion. I always have it on the tri-stat one, the one that's like all 3 that you get for daily logins. That's what I use. But that and stamina are the ones I use the most. I just have a stamina usually slotted for like non-dungeons. So if you want to have a quick, easy heal, like a oh shit heal.
And look, those trees. The shifting is more drastic here.
Okay, well, she went left, I guess. Who's this dork following us? Yeah, this is lame. Everything's dead here. I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Let's kill this thing down here. It's no fun when other people fucking run ahead and kill everything. I wish dungeons weren't fucking public. Like, I wish I could just set it to be group. Like, I don't want to have it to where other people are doing it for me. It's not fun. Like, I know it's an MMO, but this is the most dead fucking, like, public event ever. There's one person per fucking 10 minutes, and
Did the quest continue for you? Because I walked up here and it accidentally continued.
no, find the remaining expedition members. No, nothing happened when I.
Come back where I am.
Bro. I didn't go that way.
I just said, hey, let me go up this way because this is where we were. And then it.
Looks like they
Yeah,
caught
it's
Ardia
continued.
after all. We need to free her.
Okay, well, we gotta talk to her again.
Oh, god damn it.
We need to free Ardia from that ritual before it drains her soul
The
completely.
enemies just respawn, someone's
even if
coming.
it kills her. Still, we should look for focal crystals nearby that are drawing power from her. Destroying them is the only way to save her life and her soul. I mean, stopping the ritual prematurely might kill her, but there are fates worse than death. If her soul is drained entirely from her body, it won't be left to the mercy of the divines. It'll probably wind up in the clutches of oblivion.
The second enemy spawned, someone came and killed him. I'm just gonna wait again.
Where do you go?
Oh, there. Yeah, I mean, it's. Whatever. People are up there killing everything. Where did I go? I didn't go anywhere. We have to go up here, though. It's up here.
We need to
Get the
free-
fuck off me, Mary.
That helped, but there's still something drawing power from the ritual.
I'm just gonna
Let's
wait.
keep looking.
I'm gonna wait for these dipshits to leave. Let's go over here. Oh, it's drawing more power from somewhere else anyway? Oh, wait, it's that same fucking thing.
No, we gotta destroy another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that same thing.
But there's two of them.
Okay,
We destroyed
I
one
know.
of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying there's another one. Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah, I see it. Oh, up here. Oh, no, me.
I think that's all of them. Now, the array. Come on, Ardia. Watch your step.
I'm just a little unsteady.
We gotta do 2 more people. I'll talk to her first.
Normally, I love new experiences. It's why I got into exploring. Not that one. Never, ever again. Oh, I thought I'd never see that again. Thank you. I have a great deal to add to it now. I think it's good to record all you can, good and bad. It forces you to think about what you've seen and done. Makes you more mindful of how events shape you. Zigira was yelling at her followers about jeopardizing the foothold when I was trying to escape. I don't quite get what she meant, but I think they're turning this place into their stronghold. And I saw Zigira when they caught me, the real Zigira. Among her followers, she dropped the mask she'd been wearing. She's a Daedra. These cultists are the usual misguided fools dabbling with things they don't really understand. They're true believers. I'll never forget how they howled for her adulation.
It looks like Ardia will be all right. Hopefully she can make a successful escape this time. I can't be certain, but Dijo, Scarlor, and my little brother Liam are still missing. We have to assume they've been captured and bound like the other two. We need to stop these rituals, and not just for their sake.
It's 3 more people we gotta find.
I have a theory about the purpose of these rituals. The changes to the land, the sky, the blasted heat. I think this place is being overtaken by another plane. If I had to guess, I'd say it's becoming the Deadlands. I think this ruin isn't actually part of Nern. More like a piece of our world bottled up, and the cult is trying to fill the bottle from another source.
Let me check my OBS thing. Yeah, looking good, I guess.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
Hold on, wait. I want to say something.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
You said it so quietly.
Is that Garlor over here? Garlor?
Hello.
Oh, fetching Vec!
I was about to say, I hope some of them die so I don't have to find them all.
Wow! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
What?
Look at this guy.
He's yucking.
He's stumbly. Look at him.
Yeah. She's sitting inside of him, so it's hard to pick her.
He's gone. Soul-shriven. I've read accounts of this happening, but I've never seen it myself. This ravaged body is all that's left of Galor. His soul, gone somewhere far worse. This is what will happen to the others. To my little brother. Right. You're right. This isn't the time to lose it. There's still hope for the others. Galor couldn't have wandered far like this. There must be another ritual site nearby. Let's go.
I want to explore this side. It's the wrong way, but I just want to check it out. I guess it
It
could
looks
be
like the right way.
I guess you could go either left or right.
Who is that? Oh.
Y'all like eating beans? They don't like eating beans. I can tell.
Come on.
You don't like beans?
Oh, you allergic to the beans? What are you, anti-bean? Whoa, I was like, what the fuck was that? It was you. You attacked him and he looked at me. Whoa,
I'm a shadow.
look. Shadow on that ass.
This is it. And they've got Dichos. This focal point is finished, but it wasn't the only one by the look of it.
At the top on top of the rock. You go in an Oblivion portal. What's this gay little tree say? Wait, I want to try something. I gotta go back up. Follow me. Look at this.
I'm not there yet. Okay, do it. Yeah.
That was far. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Alright, stand there and watch. Because that literally wasn't what I wanted to do anyway. Alright. From midair. That's cool. A supreme Yakima. Okay.
That's done it. Now, destroy the array.
Oh shit.
You're free.
I thought these were people.
Back for me. Spread out.
Thanks to you, there will be something left for the Hist when my time finally comes. But I did not expect the Dark Elf to stick her neck out for me. Dark Elves have not.
Why
been
not?
kind to
Because
my
dark elves be
and I
racist.
have not been kind to theirs in turn. I see I judged her too harshly. I should apologize to her and her brother, if he still lives. He was taken prisoner by Zagira, personally. To the heart of the vault, she said. Further down this path. Where it leads, I cannot say. I don't even recognize this place anymore. I only know it dries my scales worse than Ebonheart.
Aren't you guys like the Oblivion Walkers?
We managed to save her. I don't know
Argonians?
if
Yeah.
that'll improve her opinion
Oh?
of me.
They
Well,
went to Oblivion
my
to kick
kind,
someone's ass.
But I'm glad.
Yeah, they
I
did.
wish what happened to poor Garlo or
Well,
anyone.
Mayron's Dagon was like invading them with the Oblivion Crisis, and then they said, "Actually, we're gonna reverse invade you." And they said, and the daycare said, "Retreat, retreat!" Ah!
Liam, hang in there, little brother. We'll find you. We seem to be getting close to the heart of the cult's plot. Other than the ruins, the terrain here is unrecognizable from where we came from. I'd wager that's where we'll find him. And Zagira. No, I don't care about that hooded viper. I just want my little brother back. But if she stands in our way, I'll gladly kick her fetching ass back to oblivion. Come on, Liam needs me.
Whoa. Yoko. Little muckamops. Little yuckamops. Alright, be careful. I'm gonna sneak up and kill him.
Be very, very quiet.
Alright, this guy for sure. What? What the fuck? I hit it and it shot a crossbow because you took it. I shot a crossbow in the back of his head. Alright, let me try it. This is the real stealth kill. It doesn't have one. You can't do it to them.
Yeah, because they're not people.
I was like, what kind of execute is pointing a gun at the back of their head? No, me. I like that it offers you the grapple point.
Oh,
5
look,
feet.
there's a guy.
Oh, hello, hello.
Zagira! Give Liam back, and maybe I won't fetching kill you!
Hit that thing. It's over here. We gotta do our shit.
Damn it! She sealed the gate. We need to remove that barrier. The switch might have something to do with it.
You go to the other switch, I'll hit this one.
Where is the other switch? Oh, I see it. Ouch.
Switch locked us out. We aren't getting that gate open by force, but I bet that mechanism plays some part in getting it open. I think that mechanism must be connected to the gate, but that can't be the only thing stopping.
She just says, we gotta open it, but I don't know how. That's basically it, so you can skip her if you want. Vivian? Where are you? Oh, you're talking to her. Hit the switch.
But it says, oh, this is the last one.
Yeah.
I think that did it. The gate's unsealed. Let's find Liam.
I opened the door, you slammed your
Sakira,
forehead
if
into
you
it.
think a little lava is going to stop me, you've got another thing coming.
We gotta do this shit again. Whoa! No, she came after me. Come back, Vivian.
Oh, that lava hurted me.
Vampire versus vampire.
Is that a vampire?
He said you can't stop me and then immediately got clapped.
This is it. We're going to save Liam.
He wasn't a
and stop
vampire.
Sakira's
Oh, look,
plot
talk to
here
her.
And now. Let's find the rituals for... I don't know. He's my little brother. I have to try. If it comes to it. End the ritual prematurely. I'd rather send Liam into the arms of Mother Morrowind than let Oblivion have him. Just try. Please.
Alright. I can't grapple. There we go. I'm gonna destroy this one.
Where's
Stop
the other
feeding
one?
on their soul.
Other side.
Let's do the same to the rest.
Where is it?
This side, I'm standing on it.
Oh, I
Where?
can barely see it. Why does it look like that?
We've lightened
Oh.
their burden a bit, but it might not be enough. Look
Up
for
here.
other focal crystals.
Hello, Liam. Free him. Go, go, go.
Liam! Oh, thank feck. I'll get you out of
Mary,
here.
I thought I'd never see you again.
I didn't think her brother would live. Huh.
Neither.
I thought it was gonna be too late, or we would watch him die. Oh wow, we actually got out with her brother. That's crazy. I did not think she was getting out with her brother. Right?
Yeah.
My orders are to observe the ruin.
Where is he?
Not
Oh,
help you
I think
mount
they're
a
over here.
suicidal rescue mission.
And you can observe
No,
me,
they're
and
not.
Every fetching cultists are standing between me
Are
and my
these
little
they?
brother.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? The quest was starting again.
You
This
can
is them.
inform your worthless legates that we stopped the cultists. No
Yep.
thanks to you.
That was so weird.
Just be grateful your little dispute didn't land you afoul of the law. Cease your meddlesome trespassing while you're ahead and get a real job.
Fuck. You said get a job, bro. Let me talk to her. Let me talk to all of them before her.
I am
Okay.
glad
I mean,
you
you
were
could
able
talk to her,
rescue
but
Liam. I could
sucks
not
about the
look
one guy.
Mary
He's
the
in
face
permanent
if she had
hell.
fished a bitter old lizard from the mire at the cost of her own loved one. If more dark elves were like them, there would be fewer Argonians like me.
Glad to see Miri got her brother free. Gladder still you two bothered with me along the way. I won't soon forget that.
I see you managed to reunite Miri and Liam. I could tell the two of them were close when we met. Thank the Divines for that, because I don't know if she'd have gone to such lengths for us otherwise. No, I think she would have.
Thought I was finished there. Miri, too. I was praying to the three that she wasn't going to share my fate.
Her brother's kind
Someone
of
was
ugly.
listening, because you're a real godsend. Yes, I think so. Still feeling drained, but I'm beginning to get sensation back in my chest. Really odd feeling, let me tell you. I don't recommend it. Miri brought me along to have someone she could trust, but I just ended up being a liability. Just what I overheard. It's not like Zagira gloated about her genius plans while I was bound up. She mostly just yelled at me for Miri causing trouble and told me all the horrible things that would happen when they tossed my soul to Mehrunes Dagon. Well, there was this one thing that stuck out. The cult Zagira was leading is much bigger than this group. Something about how this foothold would be vital to their ambitions. All rather typical cult drivel, if you ask me. Well, I'm the baby brother, and Miri takes her place as the eldest very seriously. She's more of a mother than our mother in some ways. Mom would call this a learning experience. Doesn't like to coddle. Oh, no. Mom would have beaten Zagira to death with a cook pan if it came down to it. She'd just lecture us about needing to be able to get ourselves out of a pinch without her. You know how adventurers are.
I suppose you helped the Dark Elf rescue her associates? You'll hear no complaint from me. I can report the matter closed and get back to a worthwhile patrol.
We did it! My little brother is safe and that backstabbing Viper Zagira's plans are in shambles. Oh, I almost wish I could see what Dagon does to her for her failure. But my imagination's probably better than his anyway. We leave this useless swit to his report and count to Zora's lucky stars. My little brother is alive and well, thanks to you. That's more than I could ask. We owe you. If you ever need anything, and I mean anything, you can count on me. I should get word that we're safe to our parents as soon as possible. I hope to see you again soon. And Liam, straight to Leywin, you hear?
Summon
I
her
just
ass
want a
up.
moment to catch my breath and thank your friend.
He's your
here,
companion.
Mother.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Talking to Canessa. She said Monday we can do arcade at after 6.
Oh, cool. Awesome. She picking us up or meeting us at the arcade?
Uh,
I mean, we could just go there.
go there? What do you mean?
None.
What?
I'm your companion.
Okay, jeez.
I want to see it, bro. You were just standing like an NPC. What the hell? I've
Did you
never
see it?
seen. Yeah, that's why I wanted to see it. I've never seen someone summon them. I just want to see what happens. Huh. Yo, you got it. Yo, good job, good job, good job.
How do you,
I don't know. I've never summoned a companion before. Should I summon her?
Yeah, if you want to. I'm just trying to figure out where she is. Like, Is she in collections or something?
Yeah, she's collection allies, companions.
Oh. Let's allies. Companions. Okay, there we go.
You could gear them up and fashion them.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I don't have one summoned. I wouldn't know. We could fashion it. But let's get my companion.
Okay, let's meet up with her there, and then she'll give us a ride back. Did you hear me?
Oh, okay, yeah. I've got my repair kits. That. I'm teleporting back to Leowin.
Okay.
Because the
Where's
quest
the
we
other
need to go,
companion?
it's near Leowin. That's why I'm going there.
Okay.
You there. The Ivory Brigade has
Big
need of
monkey.
you.
Baby oh baby my baby oh baby my baby. What the fuck my baby doing?
Okay, did you teleport? Okay, I'll go there. What level were you when we started?
Today?
No, like started last year.
I have no idea. Maybe 400, 500?
I'll see.
You go to the start of the co-ops? Huh?
Mhm. Would it be Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube. Twitch auto deletes after like 14 days. I think it was part 28 is what looks like the Yeah, it's part 28. Yeah. You want to know what level I was?
Yeah.
645. 7 months ago. Part 28. So I went up 200 levels. Pretty much. 180. But that's us barely playing and grinding. Barely playing or grinding. Come on. I want to get my companion. Bitch.
Okay.
You out here strutting your meat. Stroking your dick. Very cool, LeBron. Get on your horse.
I gotta change your companion or change your mount.
Well, go ahead.
I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to change it.
Go to mounts and then assign her one, maybe.
Oh.
Like, click more options, maybe? I'd assume.
Do it. Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
We'll figure it out when I get my mount. Come on. Or my companion.
You gonna mount him?
Yeah. Horse stable if you need a train.
No, I already
Is
trained.
it true?
Plus,
You know,
for some reason, they're like, ew, you're a vampire. Except that one.
Is that a bear? This horse stable master just has a bear.
Wait.
You have my word. If
There's
the
a quest
counselor
starting.
is in Leowin or the surrounding countryside,
For
then
us?
every brigade will find
Just-
her.
It's over
You
there.
there. A moment of your time, please.
Don't take it, but
Oh.
I'm just looking at him. Oh, he has my shoulders. The Ivory Brigade's looking pretty orange. You good?
Yeah, I wasn't. I don't know why we stopped.
I'm
Let's go.
waiting for you to walk to this door.
Oh.
We're going in. Whoa, fucking look at this cathedral.
Bro,
What?
all all the cities that we've been to recently are in Oblivion. This looks just like how it looks in Oblivion.
This place looks fucking awesome, right?
Like the houses and
Okay.
everything, it looks exactly the same.
So far, I'd say Blackwood's my favorite looking location. This, or city, at least. This city looks awesome. This
Yeah.
city looks so fucking good.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test
Except
your
that
wits
bitch
and
who has no
courage in
feet.
a brand new card game, Tales of Tribute.
That bitch is all nubs. Alright, we're just going straight. We're just going this way. This place looks so good. The houses are huge, right? Is it just
Yeah.
me?
That's how they look.
Yeah, look, it's not just me. These houses are jumbo. Why are the houses so big?
I don't know. Cause you a bitch.
Oh my god, this place looks like, it makes me think of Mordhau. I love this fucking place.
Play Oblivion, you gaybo.
I love this place. It's awesome. Oh, we're inside such a cool castle. Oh, this place was made for Schnart.
Why do we go
You
through?
have my word. If
Look
the
at the map.
counselor is in Leowin or the
I mean, I
surrounding
guess we could swim
countryside,
across the water by
the
wanting to see
Ivory
the
Brigade
city.
will find her.
Oh.
You there. A moment of your time, please.
Alright, we follow this road until it takes a right.
Pico, over here. Rockgrove begs for your aid.
After we do the guilds, the Dark Brotherhood, Thieves, and Fighters, I do want to do just the base game. Oh, this place looks awesome. And then go through it in release order, you know? You're...
Teeth are big and scary, but you're so cute. Yes, you are.
Why'd that bitch say that to
Yes,
me?
you are.
Oh, shit! Come here! Bibian! Bibian!
Where are you?
Back here, you idiot! It's a frog! Kill it! It ate her. No, I'm sorry, Yakuma. We're not killing him, we're just making him cough her
Yeah, okay.
Ugh, they smell like old socks that have been left in a bog. Thanks for the help. I'm going to wash up.
up. Bitch.
Who is this?
It was just a random event.
He said, "Oh, hello. What are you?" And she got eaten.
I saw him hit his tongue at her and swallow her. We're going. That's where we're going.
I know.
That guy just said, "What?"
Yeah, I just heard him say, "What?"
he saw your mount and said, "What?"
What is it?
Okay, I'm not sure how to
The
get.
person also said what, but they were more annoyed.
Okay, it's not here. We got to go out. That was just some encampment. It's around. Way shrine up ahead. Haven't come across any sky shards. If you want, put that little symbol on my head, remember? Use your mouse and just put it on my head. The raid icon. That way you know where I am. Because I know where you are because you have a crown. Did you put it?
Can't remember how to do it. Wait.
Was it Q? Or tab? Holding tab over someone?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Now you can find me easy. Because I can find you easy because of the crown. You have a crown icon above you. It's a bridge. There it is.
Perhaps this was not such a grand idea.
Okay, I don't know if he is the way to start the quest or not. I'm going to assume. Let's talk to him.
You have caught me in a moment of indecision, stranger. I set out with the idea of looking into strange rumors concerning Deep Scorn Hollow. Now that I have had some time to think it over, I find that I lack the courage for the task.
Okay, give me a minute to actually, before we do all that. Oh, it's not from the lizard. Penguin. Hello, penguin. It's on the island.
Hey! Hey! Over here! I need some help.
Hello, Bastion. Why is he tied up?
I don't know which of the 8 divines sent you this way, but I'm glad to see you. The name's Bastion. Be on your guard, friend. I was accosted by a dark elf. She went into the cave hours ago, but she might return at any moment. The dark elf Tanare Vels. She's a traveler I met along the road. The cave is Deep Scorn Hollow. The entrance is over by the dock. I'm here to retrieve a fellow named Quistley Silvel. His family sent me to find him. I think he's in trouble. Untie me, please. The Silvels will pay well if you help me get Quistley out of whatever trouble he's in. And I could use someone to watch my back. Interested? Oh, and check the shack. I think Tanare dropped something during our struggle. Oh, thank you. Look around, would you? I'd like to examine whatever my attacker dropped. I guess the dark elf thought she'd be back before I freed myself. I should count myself lucky that she didn't simply murder me. It feels like a Daedra is dancing inside my head. I've been asking about Quistley all over Leowyn for days. An innkeeper told me that he'd fallen in with bored nobles who like to sneak off to caves along the coast for some sort of revels. It's the best lead that I've got. Oh, Quistley's no child. He came to Leowyn on his father's business. The Silvels want Quistley to be responsible and take an interest in filling the family coffers. But his main pastime is living well off his family's wealth. The innkeeper told me that some of Leowyn's upper-class folk like to dabble in dangerous stuff. He'd heard revelers talking about some sort of secret gatherings out here, daring each other to come. Rich, young, and bored. Damned nonsense. Skooma smuggling would be my guess. I haven't seen any obvious signs in the area, but caves like this are the perfect place for shady dealings. And the idea of trading in illicit goods would appeal to Quistley, until he had to actually work. I'm not from around here, but it's known as Deep Scorn Hollow. The story I heard in Leowyn is that a cult celebrated dark rites here long ago. Ever since, the place has had a bad name. But smugglers and other ne'er-do-wells use it from time to time. Someone is. Smugglers would see the value of hiding in a place with an evil reputation. It keeps away the locals. Or bored nobles might be curious about the stories of dark powers and bloody sacrifices. Either way, I mean to take Quisley home. She called herself Tanare Vels. We were traveling in the same direction on the road out of Leowin and just sort of fell in together. She said something about searching for an old smuggler's cave, but when I described Deep Scorn Hollow, she said that wasn't the one she was looking for. We parted ways soon after. From the bump on my head, it seems she wasn't being entirely truthful.
Paper.
Did you find something? Here, let me have a look. A letter. I knew I saw something fall out of Tanare's satchel when she ambushed me. Why, this is a contract. Tanare Vels is bringing Quisley in to pay debts in Leowin. Damn it! I guess that explains why Tanare knocked me out and tied me up. Of course, that idiot Quisley would gamble away more than he had in his coin purse. He's done it before. Usually begs his parents for help, though. I ought to just let the Dark Elf have him, but it would be dishonorable. We better see if we can catch up to her. I'd like to leave her tied up and empty-handed when I drag Quisley out of here by his arrogant nose. Probably? Yes, I did.
This dude talks.
We were just idly talking on the road. It never occurred
Oh, I
to
bet
me
you
that
were
someone
idly
else might be
talking on the
looking for
road.
that petulant brat. It's not the first time I've been asked to get Quisley out of trouble. I should try to hide it better, I suppose. We were raised together, more or less. Except he was the firstborn of a wealthy family, and I was the foundling they took in. Something which Quisley never quite let me forget. Well, it's the right thing to do. I mean, the Sylvels gave me shelter, educated me alongside Quisley, even hired a tutor for me when I showed some magical aptitude. I owe them. And if looking out for Quisley is how I pay them back, so be it. No, not that I noticed. She said to keep an eye out for smugglers along the coast, and departed soon after. She likely just hung back and followed me the rest of the way. Foolish of me. I should have been more alert. All the time. House Sylvel has interests in a dozen cities. I travel all over Tamriel, looking after their business. I'm a mage by training, but I spend my days
I thought he was
dealing
a
with
tank. He's a
contracts and
mage.
cargoes. And chasing after Quisley. The Sylvels fostered me from the time I was small, seeing to my education and giving me a place in their home. As I grew older, Lord Sylvel employed me in the family business. What I want to do isn't important. I have an obligation.
This is different for Quisley. He's not one for any sort of rough living, other than maybe going to gambling dens and taverns in the seedier parts of town.
Probably?
Oh my god.
Yes, I did. We were just idly talking on the road. It never occurred to me
Finish,
that
so
someone else
somebody
might.
don't know when you're done. Okay.
Dock, an abandoned shack, cave by
Deep
the
Scorn
water.
Mallow.
Looks like a
Look at
smuggler's den to
Frog!
me.
He's coming in with us!
Hello. He's like, hold the door for me, right? He's like, hold that door. He's been knocking all day and no one's let him in except us.
Maybe there's more to this place than meets the eye.
Look, he actually did come.
First time I've
Look.
had to look for Quisley in such a...
He wanted to
rustic
come in and he
location.
did.
Not his usual style.
Oh, look at that baby.
He was like, bro, I want to go back home. This is home. This corner's his home.
He's in water. Look.
He's just vibing. He's a viber, bro. Hello, little viber. Hello,
I want a frog pet.
Let's get real one, huh? There's a lot of drunk guys here. Yeah, they can't see us. Alright, let's go. Let's get it. Stop dancing, get this ass beat. Get this dick.
This is definitely not a smuggling operation.
This is advanced darkness.
Where did you go?
In the door.
Oh, okay.
It was just 4 guys standing here. Alright, there's 2 paths that lead.
Nowhere.
This one leads to the dead end. Come on. This way.
I wonder what this place was. It doesn't look dwarven.
Huh.
Those roots. It looks like there's another passage beyond.
Okay. Oh, it teleported us.
Looks like the ruin just sunk into the ground here.
Keep your voice down. Those
Look,
lunatics will
they have
hear
captives.
you. Psst, over here. Let me out before these cultists kill me.
Let me out too! There's a cult
I
of
would not
Sithis in these
linger
caves!
here.
They
Leave if you
sacrifice
value
people!
your life.
Thank you. We've been here for days. You should get out of here too, stranger. These people, the Unmakers, they're crazy. I think they're preparing
Another
to
cult, huh?
sacrifice people. Why would anyone want to do such a thing? I've met no one by that name, but that doesn't mean he isn't here somewhere. The only non-cultist I've seen in days was a dark elf who sneaked by a short time ago. She motioned for us to wait and left without a word. I should go. They're cultists, I think. They follow someone called the Daughter of Sithis, and they talk about sacrifices to the Unmaker. I was on the road to Gideon when they grabbed me. Can I go now?
Before we continue, let's talk a moment. Cultists? That explains some of the decoration in here. So much for the smuggler hypothesis. I didn't expect to have to fight through a nest of cultists to extract Quisley from this mess, but so be it. What's he gotten himself mixed up in now? What's there to know? They worship a god of death, darkness, and primordial chaos. Nothing good can come of that. Quisley's always getting into trouble, but it usually involves love or dice. He could be in real danger this time. Allowing Quisley to be dragged off to angry criminals is not much of an improvement. While Quisley might deserve it, I can't let Tenare Vales get him either. I want to try to grab one of these cultists and get some answers. It's a long story. Suffice it to say, I owe his family a great debt. Quistley and I were more or less raised together. The Sylvels count on me to watch out for him, or help him if he needs it. That's what the Sylvels say when they need me to help him. But he's their son. I'm just someone they raised. Forgive me if I sound ungrateful. They took me in and made sure I was clothed, educated, trained. They didn't have to do that. I've lost count. He does as he pleases. Unfortunately, what pleases him seems to land him in hot water. Every time. This, though, how Quistley stumbled into a cult's clutches, I can only guess. I'm the son of Lord Martel Hallex, the traitor. I suppose the story's not well known outside of court circles. My father was one of High King Emmerich's most trusted advisors. But when I was only a toddler, he plotted to secretly murder Emmerich and appoint himself regent. Or so I'm told. He failed, of course. Others in my family were implicated in the plot. The High King stripped House Hallex of its titles and domains. My mother died of shame. I was far too young to have been a part of it, though, so the Sylvels took me in.
Igabarariya bagadawari. Ugiwaga agatawatawa.
Hey, bitch nugget.
Don't
Come on, let's
call
go,
me
bitch
that.
nugget. Come on, let's go,
Stop.
bitch nugget. Bitch
You're
nugget.
fucking scaring me, bitch.
Bitch nugget. Come on, bitch nugget. It's this way.
Quistley really got himself into it this time. The idiot.
Hurry up.
Hello.
Bitch nugget.
I need my light.
Let's corner one of these cultists.
I'm not really with
know
them.
what's happened to Quistley.
Don't hurt me!
Where you going, little guy?
You there! Stop!
Don't hate me. Please don't do it.
You'd better not lay a finger on me. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Xanathar, give me patience.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who are you people? What do you think you're doing here?
I warn you, I am favored by the daughter of Sithis. She will avenge every injury you inflict on me. Quistley Sylvel? He belongs to Leleus now.
Could I
She
intimidate
is the
him?
daughter of Sithis.
Oh, hold on. Let me
None dare defy her. Leave while you can.
Sure.
You're fools if you
I'll
think
do
you
it
can
too.
save him from her. No! No! Quistley is Leleus's consort. You'll find them in the Fane of Scorn. I think the way there is back the way you came. Or maybe ahead. He's safe for now, though. They've got someone else to sacrifice today. Please, don't hurt me. They caught a dark elf sneaking around. Even now, she faces the death of the Crystal Fangs in the ritual room just ahead. But Leleus isn't there. She and her brother are in the Fane below. Your Quistley is with them, I think.
I don't believe him.
Well, that
I think he
ended
knows
the
more than
dialogue.
he
I
says
knew
he
it would.
does.
You could ask, who are they?
I might not have thought this through. I guess I didn't really think things would go this far. Let me go, and you'll never see me again. I swear it.
The daughter of Sithis? The Fane of Scorn? I don't believe it. Quistley's fallen in with death worshippers? Hardly. The only thing that interests Quistley is himself. Either these Sithis followers hid their true nature to lure him in, or he's so besotted with a woman that he doesn't realize he's in danger. Either way, I'd better get him out of here. I'm not sure I believe this sniveling cultist, but we shouldn't let anyone get sacrificed. Not even Tenare Vels. Let's split up. You keep going, in case he's telling the truth. I'll see if I can find out more about the daughter and the Fane.
Please, I'll tell you anything you want. Just let me go.
See that?
Why are you torturing him?
Wait, on.
That was a magic trick. You like hammered him and then it made a torch. Did you see that?
I know
Yeah.
where a map of this place is. It's not far. Just, don't hit me.
I heard he did.
Helpful of you. What else can you tell me?
I waddled.
Of course he did.
I'm a waddler. It's what I do.
Fish nugget.
Whoa. Vivian, there's something ahead.
Seems like my kind of area, to be honest.
Please, they're killing me!
Aww.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do 2. And then I'll leave her.
Praise Zek. Thank you, stranger. Let's talk somewhere safer.
Bitch, stop moving. There's a sacrifice stalker here. They turn him into ghouls. Necromancer, huh?
Where'd she even go?
This
Oh.
way.
Those idiots were going to sacrifice me to
Why?
What the hell was that sound?
Ugh, my
Give
skin
me
still
those.
feels like I've got 1,000 tiny spiders biting me. That was horrible.
Here.
Oh, and thank you. I don't know what someone like you is doing here, but I won't argue with Providence. Ah, the dutiful and not terribly clever mage. I'll bet he's angry with me. I took care not to inflict any permanent damage on him, and I fully intended to set him free just as soon as I finish here. It's business, not personal. Then you understand my predicament. I need Sylvel if I want Law's Tull off my back, but it's not worth getting myself killed over. Help me get out of here and I'll help you. I got a look at a map, so I think I know where you can find Sylvel. Not much. Law's Tull suspected that Quisley was hiding out in a smuggler's cave on the coast. I thought I'd have to check them all. Then I ran into your friend, Bastion. I knew there was something off about the smuggler story, though. It didn't fit. He must be in deep, if Lars Tull is willing to write off what I owe to get his claws on Quisley. Too bad for him, but it's a chance for me to get out of a bad situation. Lars Tull makes a good living from other people's mistakes. Or desperation. I borrowed gold against imagined winnings like every gambler ever. You ask a lot of
Look
questions.
at his feeties.
Not to be
Look at
rude, but I'd
Rocky.
really rather find
Look at his
Quisley and get out of
feeties.
here. These cultists already tried to sacrifice me once, after all.
Look at his feeties. Could you get me a soda? Could you get me a soda? Ugatewe. You actually said I suck dicks on in my made-up language.
I can't believe you said Ugatewe.
I found notes left behind by some
You actually like that.
unfortunate scholar. He'd apparently come here to make a survey of the ruins. I hope he had the good sense to retreat when he found fresh evidence of occult presence. More likely, he came to a bad end. I did. It's all the way down at the end of this maze, naturally. The scholar's notes hinted that it's an abandoned temple, once dedicated to Sithis. Well, probably not abandoned now. Good. I saw a rough map of this place before I got caught, so I think I know where to go. I'll keep out of your way if we run into more cultists. After that ritual, I'm in no condition for a fight. The cultists definitely go on and on about Sithis.
That's like his pet. The sacrificed husk. Woohoo, walking around like a pet.
Show him what you think of that guy over there. Go show that guy what you think. Ooh. Now let me show him what I think.
I wasn't gonna kill him. I'm getting XP with her because, no, what I meant, I think I'm getting reputation with her. No, I am getting XP. But she liked something I did before, so I wasn't sure what it was, but wait, give me some M&Ms.
Oh, damn. Dead end and a vampire in a cage. This isn't terribly helpful.
Vampire.
There's got to be a way through. I know what I saw on the map.
Where's the vampire?
Maybe the map showed a passage
Right here.
that isn't here?
Oh. Hello?
You're not part of this cult, are you? In fact, you appear to be lost. Your dark elf friend watches me with no small amount of suspicion. Perfectly understandable, but I'm not a slave to my hunger. Why are you wandering around Deepscorn Hollow anyway? The daughter of Sithis is fond of sacrificing strangers.
I don't think I've ever spoken to a vampire in ESO. Like I had a conversation with a vampire. This is the first time ever.
I have heard the name. The daughter of Sithis herself has him. These miserable Sithis pretenders. I can show you the passage you seek. I'll consider it payback for the way they locked me up. They hid the switch for a secret door under that crate over there by the wall. Clever if one is a child.
Wait, why does it thank you
I
for your
cannot
help in
believe I
red?
thought these weak-minded
ends the
fools might
conversation,
have a
I guess.
genuine insight into the dark
Just say,
mysteries
"Tell me
of
more."
Sithis. Lalace is a noble from Leowen who made a game of dabbling in dark lore. As I understand it, she found this place and managed to wake a presence that had been sleeping here for ages. She surrendered to the darkness eagerly. I doubt that it cared. Fools and dilettantes bewitched by the daughter's powers. They believe she is the living embodiment of Sithis' dark will, servant of an ancient power. But the only power she serves is her own avarice and lust, like any greedy mortal.
Thank you.
Huh. Surprisingly helpful.
Oh my god!
What?
She says shit about this quest.
Oh, cool. What'd she say?
I think we would have been fine without the vampire's help. He must have been caged up for a reason, right? That's crazy.
Wait, would you do me a favor in return?
I knew it. I
Hit
never
that.
grow tired of being correct.
Perhaps before
Don't
you
hit
rush
what?
off, you might unlock this cell? A favor in return for my showing you the switch? Let me again assure you, I am in control of my urges. I shall not harm you. I came here hoping the temple held answers about my condition. But the cultists discovered me as I fed upon an unwary noble from Gideon. The daughter of Sithis was intrigued, but when she realized I had not yet mastered my powers, she locked me away.
I'm asking him a question that you just answered.
Yes, that would be an elegant solution to my predicament. I'm afraid that I'm rather new to this state of being. I haven't figured out that trick yet. I'm still capable of gratitude, stranger. I just want to be free of this place. I came here expecting something quite different.
He's a vampire, but I want to let him out because I'm a vampire.
I'm letting him out.
Okay.
Go ahead, hit the cage. He's strutting.
Thank you. Perhaps the friend you seek.
But I'm gonna eat him.
might still
Goodbye.
Be alive.
No, what? Alright, come on. I thought you were actually gonna eat him.
How do
This should
vampires
take us
eat other
right
vampires?
to the cult's hidden temple. Come on. Hold up a moment before we go on. I've been
Hold
thinking.
up. Ding, 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 ding.
I stumbled headlong into a bad situation once already. I do try to learn from my mistakes. I've been thinking. There's a good chance we won't find Quisley Sylvel alive. Nothing good. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it comes down to bringing Quisley in or taking his place, but it's close. I really need to be free of Lars Tull. I barely persuaded him to give me this chance. I won't get another one. This may sound ghoulish, but if Quisley is dead, I'd like his signet ring. It's big, gold, and set with rubies. If I bring it back to Lars Tull, it will show that I held up my end of our bargain, and he would take it in payment of my debt. Someone's coming!
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I wasted my time on that cultist. He knew nothing. Glad I caught up to you. Oh, you put the fear of the gods into our captive cultist. It was sobbing on the floor when I gave up and left. I did meet a surprisingly talkative vampire, though. He told me which way you went. And seriously, do not turn your back on Tenare. Our weepy friend told me that Quisley's quite taken with this daughter of Sithis. Figures. My guess is he told her his family is wealthy, so she's keeping him alive for ransom. We'll probably find them in the shrine they call the Fane of Scorn. She seems like the sort who expects the worst. I remain optimistic. I don't always get along with Quisley, but I don't want him to end up sacrificed by the cult, or turned into some crime boss's object lesson for that matter. Not at the cost of his life. I'll figure out something. I always do. But just in case, warn Tenare that she'd better not try anything foolish when we get Quisley. She caught me off guard once. It won't happen again. You're not even going to apologize, are you?
I'm sorry.
While they're arguing.
Just keep your distance from Quisley. He's my responsibility.
I suppose we shouldn't keep the daughter of Sithis waiting.
Oh, tell her don't do anything crazy. We can talk to her again.
Knock a gullible stranger over the head one time and earn mistrust for life, eh? I took advantage of an opportunity. You know we can't both leave with Quisley. I'll duel for him if I have to. I'm very good with my daggers. My, ever the optimistic one, aren't you? Very well. I agree that it's pointless to continue this argument until we have Quisley Sylvel in hand. Or his corpse. But Bastion should know that my daggers aren't just a fashion accessory.
Come on, sandwich time. Hello. Come here. Go down. Some dipshits here.
I'm ready to be done with this place.
Go upstairs again. See if there was other shit. Let me turn off the torch. Nope, just books. Just lots of knowledge. Stage 4 vampire. What's that do versus stage 1? You get more what at this cost of health? What are you gaining for the cost of health? Your vampire skills are cheaper?
Yeah.
Look, baby, and I call you Ring Ting Ting. Hello, Ring Ting Ting. Hello.
Why'd you call me that?
I call you Ring Ting Ting. Hello. I have 2 companions, bitch. Do you have 3 companions on your screen? Or 3 people following you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You don't have the Dark Elf bitch for this quest and Bastion and your Miri?
I guess I do.
Yes. Hey, you guys match. It's pretty good.
Alright, I'll leave it.
Even your cat matches, kind of. Shut up.
Yeah, I have 3 guys.
Huh. I only have 2. I'm just waiting for that person who was ahead of us to hurry up. Alright, I'm ready.
Quisly!
I'm no use in a fight right now. I'll keep back.
Go away.
Arise, my brother.
Sounds so
Kill these
like a bitch.
trespassers.
Oh dear. I'll get out of the way.
I need to grab Quisly before he runs off again. Little bastard.
Why'd he run? Oh, he said, I'll get out of the way. He went to his bedroom.
How dare you? Lalise would never have hurt me. She said so.
Look, it's a Yakumo.
She murders people.
I want this.
You idiot!
Alright, pay attention.
You were probably next.
I'm not talking to you, Bastion. Nor to that rude dark elf that just laughed at me.
Talk to the other people first.
Just once, it would be nice if Quisly showed some appreciation for having his chestnuts hauled out of the fire. I don't think he understands how much danger he was in.
Quisly turns out to be exactly what I expected. Imagine my surprise.
talk to him and Bastion for a moment. I need to think about how we can resolve our little
a hand and
impasse.
take it.
You spoiled everything! You and that lumbering oaf my father insists on sending to make my life miserable.
Maybe I was
and whoever
getting the
that
Dark Elves
elf
confused.
is barging in and ruining
Maybe
my
she
life.
said something relevant.
Who do you people think you are?
Because they both have ponytails. I didn't even realize.
Well, that's just your opinion. Everybody here
His hands
treated
are
me
so
as a guest
wrinkly.
of honor. And Lelace, the daughter of Sithis, chose me to be her consort. She told me that she'd give me the kiss of Sithis soon. Why would you ruin this for me?
Oh, wait, do I pick who he goes to?
I don't know.
What do you think? Alright, let's just hit the Bastion one first, because maybe the Tenari one ends dialogue. Just hit the Bastion one first.
I can't believe
Oh, yeah,
they
okay.
sent Bastion after me again. They treat me as if I were a wayward
Yeah, hit the
child.
Bastion one
I am
first.
perfectly capable of managing my own affairs. I refuse to go. Claim me. I am not some sack of flour to be bargained over. Oh, very well. Bastion works for me, indirectly. I'll go with him. I can write a promissory note for the Dark Elf to deliver to her thug of a boss. He's a terrible person.
Bastion doesn't seem very fond of Quisley. I can't imagine why. We compared notes while you were talking with that simpering idiot. Bastion said he might have an idea that would solve things for both of us. Years ago, I lost everything trying to get my brother out of a fishy trading scheme. Lars Tull offered to help me. I'm still paying for it. It would be grand to be done with Lars Tull and to pull one over him at the same time. If Bastion's willing to work with me, and perhaps forget about the knocked out and tied up business, I think we might have room for a compromise.
Once we get Quisley out of here, I'm done. I've paid my debt to his family 3 times over. All right. I think I know how to sort this out. If Tenare is prepared to listen, that is, I'm willing to overlook the knock on the head to settle this. First, we need to get Quisley out of Blackwood. Tenare doesn't have anything personal against him. Well, no more than anyone else who meets him. But the criminals she'd bring Quisley to might kill him. I'll threaten to tell his parents about this whole affair unless he cooperates and goes straight back to Daggerfall. Quisley knows that Lord Sylvel can cut him off. It's the only threat that actually scares him. He would have to earn a living. I think we can all walk away from this. We ship Quisley home, secretly. Then we make sure that Tenare has something she can take back to Lars Tull. Thank you, friend. I think Lord Sylvel would agree that you've earned your payment. What do you think, Tenare? Are you willing to give it a try?
I'll need to bring Lars Tull proof of Quisley's demise.
What kind of proof would you need?
I'm clearly not dead!
If I bring Quisley's signet ring to Lars Tull, he'll believe me.
That's what I was thinking. I'll tell the Sylvels that Quisley sold the ring to pay his debt.
I'm right here!
That ring should work. It might even cover most of Quisley's debt.
What? My ring? I'm not giving you a damn thing! Bastion, keep that woman away from me!
He popped him!
Here you go. I'll make sure Quisley understands to
His
stay
eyes
away
are
from
open.
Blackwood.
Thank you. This should clear my account with Lars Tull. And perhaps clear yours with this ingrate and his family too.
He's dead.
We should leave this place. I'll see Quisley on his way when he comes around.
Oh.
Oh, he knocked him unconscious.
He's crying. I'm stealing from them. Okay, let's go outside. Okay, I'll be honest. Your quest was way better, or Miri's quest was way better, right?
I like the quest we just did. What? Why was that other one better?
I like the whole date or Oblivion thing going on. This one was, where's my gay brother?
What do you mean? She was looking for her gay brother before.
Both of them were looking for their gay brother. Oh, the quest is over. Okay, let me summon them. Look, look, look. Come here. Here he is.
Put an outfit on him.
What's the trouble?
He said, monsters, villains, what's the trouble? All right, he says...
Always ready to help.
Ready to help. Let's talk about our partnership.
I'm listening. What's
How do
on
you
your
feel
mind?
about our friendship?
You're affable enough.
You're affable.
Just be honest with me and we'll get along fine.
We'll get along fine.
Is there something I can do?
Okay. Equipment. I hate that companions don't have helmets.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Look at him.
What do you put him in? Oh, here we go.
And then look, our mounts.
Look, you're gonna be jealous.
Oh, how'd you get that? You always had it, right?
Yeah, we both have wars. I just wanted to put the other war on her because we're both dark elves, so you know, it makes the most sense.
All right, let's leave Blackwood. Let's go to...
The texture on mine is so different from the texture on that one. Like it's crazy.
Let's go to the Gold Coast. Come on. Because we have a quest there to do. Plus, I want to go to, like, the outfit station. You could customize their outfits as well at the outfit station. You could transmog them. I'm not going to have them with a costume. I'm going to transmog them.
Right behind you, partner.
What thing are the other companions in?
I think it was High Isle or something. I don't think we could get access to them. I think it's High Isle. Is what their other companions are. Yeah, waddle that dummy ass over here.
Okay.
Yeah, we can fully customize them too. Ooh. What was that? Oh, that's good. Mercenary robe. Oh, 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 oh. Do you want to just like do the thing we did yesterday where we just watch memes and grind?
What time is it?
10.
Hmm.
Huh? No, we do whatever though. Let me just make us drip. I mean, this might be a while, but
Where are you right now?
I'm in teleport to me. I'm in Gold Coast.
But where in
In
what
the
building?
city. Not a building. Just in this. I'm outside. Just look at the map.
Okay. Okay. Speaking of which, Anvil also looks the same.
Hey, look at this. What shoulders look better? The ones I've had or these? Hold on, let me switch them.
I can't see that.
Back out. I changed my shoulders.
The other ones.
Yeah, you ain't fibbing.
Can't seem to get ahead here.
This outfit looks pretty good on him. The one I made. Here, look. Whoops.
Did you need something?
Look at this outfit I made him. Actually looks really good.
Yeah.
I wish I could give him a tabard, but if I can't give him a tabard, let me color him similar. He's a small man. He's short. I want to give him a two-handed weapon. Whose outfit looks better, mine or his?
Your outfit.
Look at this mount you could get for 600 crowns.
Oh.
Look at this outfit from the Crown store.
That's the outfit that I'm wearing.
Oh shit. I was like, damn, that outfit looks good. My name Bibian. Hello. That's what you say, right, Bibian? You go, hello. My name, Bibian.
What are you talking about?
It's what you do, isn't it?
Stop.
Isn't that what you do, you son of a bitch? Huh?
No.
You gonna hit me? No. Okay, real quick, look at my screen. What looks better? This shoulder or that?
I can't see that.
It's super easy.
Then you come over here and you look at it from that far away and try to figure it out.
Why are you actually speaking to me? Like you know something. You're speaking to me like a yakama. Like a yakin makin makama. Try this. What am I hearing?
Sorry.
What's going on? What is this bombardment? Yeah, let me end stream though.